Aloha and good morning. I am about to take some of my collagen powder. My joints have been really achy and I'm still healing from, I got stitches in my foot a couple weeks ago or at the start of this month. It's really been hurting. I have neuropathy too, so that doesn't help, like numbness in my feet. And then I got like this scar tissue on my toe. I'm healing now, so yeah, just trying to do everything I can to heal. Very good. Just thought I'd make a little rant while I'm drinking up my electrolytes and my collagen. I lost my little zhuzher thingy, you know what I mean? The frother? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I just had such an interesting... it's so interesting, like people will really show you who they are pretty quickly, especially when you're like walking with God, like I have been on this journey with God, coming back to Christ, since I got diagnosed, basically. I grew up like going to church and all that, but in high school I kind of just went my own way and I did all things spirituality, all things consciousness, except God, except Jesus. And, it wasn't until like I got diagnosed and I had a near-death experience, I started getting visions and signs that Jesus was the way, the truth, and the life. And it's so, yeah, there's a lot in that. But okay, so I'm on this journey with God, and it's lonely, like there's not a community out here for... I'm just like, God, like please bring into my life like fellow brothers and sisters that are like on this path with me, because everything else is just chaos and confusion and drama, and people love to drown and romanticize heartbreak and like romanticize all this crap in the world. Like really, like everyone has gone through it. Like even if you're going through your own thing and you're like, oh my gosh, like no one knows what I'm going through, like yeah, true, like we all have our own personal struggles, but if you look around, everyone is hurting. Like even if they look like they got it all together, like I've even had people say to me like I just look like I'm like in my confidence and I'm like doing my thing, which most of the time I am, but there are moments where it's like I'm walking around, I got my shades on, like I have put up this wall, this energy of like don't talk to me, because it's like, man, I'm just sick and tired of like being treated the way I've been treated. Like oh my gosh, like even just recently I kind of met this dude and we were hanging out, and he very quickly like showed me who he was. And this is why, like, oh my gosh, I'm just like, this whole year 27, and then just it being like the year of the snake, like all these energies, like we're in some of the craziest times right now. Like more than ever, I'm trying to guard my heart, armor up with the armor of the spirit. Like I'm constantly talking to God, because if I'm not, I'm going the other direction. And every day I gotta pray for protection, because every day it's like I'm being bombarded by like just things, and it comes down to my everyday decisions. Like I can pray and pray and pray, but God's like, you're the one, I gave you the free will, and at the end of the day it's your decision. If you're staying in a relationship that makes you feel like crap, that's on you. And everything comes back to this. Like, oh my gosh, I just started like getting just like so aggravated a second ago, just how this guy was talking to me, and it's partially my fault. This whole year I'm pretty much swearing off all men. Like don't come at me with that energy. Do not come at me with this asshole entitled, like trying to make me be your bitch. Like, yo, I know my heart. I know I have so much to offer in a relationship. I've spent so much time working on my communication skills, like writing, so I can learn how to think and learn how to process emotions. Like, I had a childhood where I was like abused emotionally, physically, and for a very long time I didn't know how to like express my emotions or open up. So yeah, I acted impulsively, especially as a teenager, you know? And this is the cycle. But like, when you become aware of the cycle and you're like, yo, I'm the cowboy riding this horse, like, I got this thing, I gotta fucking take care of my shit, especially as soon as you become aware of it. Like, do you want to keep living in this shit vibe? You know, I literally, like, I feel the difference when I'm not living in alignment. I feel the difference when I'm around people that make me feel like shit. And I used to just I was not aware of that. I spent a lot of my life being disassociated, disconnected, and I'm saying enough is enough. You know, and gosh, like, that's why, like, God teaches us, like, everything, like, everything. There's the answer for everything in there. And you gotta go into a relationship with a vision in mind, and you gotta speak your heart's desire to that person, and you gotta lay the boundaries. You're gonna be like, hey, I'm not gonna just sit here and get fucked. Like, you know, I don't want to even go there. I want to be totally celibate. I want to be in my purity as much as I can, because that's all I care about. That's all that matters at the end of this day, is what God thinks of me. And if I'm living in alignment with God. So I don't care. Like, people can think whatever they want to think of me. But, like, I don't have my shit together. So I'm sorry. Like, I don't have... I have kindness. I know the things I have to offer in a relationship, but all of us, especially as women, like, oh my gosh. And I'm living in a place that's really, really hard to be a single white woman with, like, no family nearby. It's really hard. And now more than ever, I'm calling in my sisters in Christ. I'm constantly praying. I'm surrounding myself with good people. It's like, yeah, as a believer, you don't have to go to church all the time, but isn't it amazing and a blessing to be surrounded by fellow believers, fellow people that are like-minded, you know? And this is why, like, the video journey is so great, too. It's like I'm processing this right now. Like, instead of, like, hanging on to that, like, oh my gosh, this dude earlier just made me so... Yeah, you know? It's, like, not even letting them have your anger. Just, like, okay, that's them. Like, I can't control them. You know, they're gonna keep being shitty. It's like, alright, good luck. Like, let's see what woman wants to be your little slave bitch. Like... Not me, sorry, I got a lot going on, and I got a health journey that you had no empathy for, and yeah, you know what I mean? Like, gosh, the temptations can be everywhere, and like, it's just keep bringing it back to here, and it'll all be good.